West Michigan, this is News 8 Football Frenzy.
It's time to find out who will be playing at Ford Field this weekend as the semifinals have wrapped up. Hi, everyone. I'm Alec Giannakopoulos. It is past Jack Doles' birthday, or timeout. Bedtime, I should say.
It's also past his birthday.
It was his birthday a couple weeks ago, months ago. There's some new faces, some familiar faces. We're trying to earn another state title.
I'm Lainey Gerber. We have got you covered from Division I down to Division VII. West Michigan has a team in each one of them today, starting with East Kentwood.
That's right. Last time East Kentwood was in the semis, it was 2014, trying to make it to the finals against Detroit Catholic. First quarter, Shamrocks in the red zone, and Elijah Brandon flies in here for the sack. Falcons would trail 25-0 at half, though. Early third quarter, Falcons facing 4th and 10 in Catholic Central's 15-yard line. Cade Kaufman goes deep to Kendrick as he's able to bring this in. Kendrick Mayhew. That would be all the Falcons can muster, though, as East Kentwood falls 46-6.
In Division II, undefeated Portage Central is taking on Orchard Lake St. Mary's. This is a monster of a game in a semifinal. Might as well call it a state championship. St. Mary's comes out of the gate swinging. First drive of the game, Jabin Gonzalez throws to Lorenzo Barber. He's out of the end zone, but then he dives at the pylon for the score. It's a crazy play to make in high school. St. Mary's is up 7-0. The Mustangs would finally get something going late in the half. Nolan Bloomquist gets the pitch, leaps the St. Mary's defender, picks up the first down there, and that crazy play leads to this a few plays later. Cam Noe drives up the middle from 3 yards out, giving the Mustangs their first score of the game. They head into the locker room trailing 28-7, but they can't manufacture any more in the second half. Portage Central's undefeated season ends here, 42-7.
In D3, the entire town of Lowell came out to catch Lowell take on Mount Pleasant. They won a state appearance for the first time since the Noel Dean years, but Mount Pleasant had the advantage. Xavier Kruger rolls out and gets a dart to Jack Moser-Kerwich, and the Oilers would take a 28-0 lead. Fourth quarter, Arrows with some life. It's Logan Dawson able to get out here to his right, turn on the Jets, and he's gone as he finds pay dirt for the first time for the Red Arrows. Next possession, he's able to get it done through the air too. Airs one out for Bryce Lehman. He's got it. He's able to shake off his defender and get it in for a touchdown. Lowell makes a dent here, but they can't overcome the deficit as their season ends here with a 41-21 loss.
Going into the day, we knew we'd have at least one team going to Ford Field because Unity Christian and Vicksburg faced off in the Division IV semis. First quarter, Unity's first drive of this game, actually. We see Joshua Bremer getting the ball. He breaks through the middle. I'll catch up to him in a second. There we go. Spins his way into the end zone. The Crusaders grab a 7-0 lead. Second quarter, Justin Phoebus hands it off to Jared DeVries. He's also spinning and winning. This puts Unity Christian up 22-3. Just before the half, Vicksburg does get into a groove. Easton Motton throws it out to Travis Hostessler, breaks across that plane, makes it 30-10, and there's a whole lot of game left. Still a whole half to go. They do score again to open the third, but Justin Phoebus has an answer. He breaks left, and then he weaves right and makes his way into that purple turf. It's the journey, not the destination. But the destination here is cool, too, because the Crusaders cannot stay out of that purple turf. They win it 45-17.
You have to continue to play hard and trust what we've been working on all week and not get scared, right? Not worry and say, oh no, it's not working. It is, it's fine, just stay with it. So the kids did a great job. It's something that you always think about and is so hard to get to. And these guys have been working really hard this offseason here to get to this point. And it's fun, you know, it's fun to see this opportunity, but it is a blessing.
It's been 3 years since West Catholic had a weekend stay in Detroit. They took control of this one early against Omega Heights. And check out this play by Colin Abrams. Just able to go out to the outside and get the Falcons up 13-0. Second quarter, though, it was close, 13-12 WC. In the third, it's Connor Olszewski who comes up with a huge interception to set the Falcons offense up with a great scoring chance. And then he himself would get the interception, so who else but him to cash it in on a 13-yard touchdown pass from Grady Augustin to make it 20-12. After Ogama answered with another score, the Falcons had a chance to really ice this game in the fourth, so they turn to Abrams. Breaking away here after he shakes a few, and he is gone. They win this one 34-24.
I'm not sure a single human being was in Kent City at noon today because they were all in Cadillac to watch the Eagles play in the semifinals for the first time in school history. They threatened to score first. Logan Thompson breaks free, sheds a tackler, and he's headed toward the end zone. But just before he could cross that goal line, Kingsley catches up, strips the ball out, and recovers it. The game was still scoreless after that possession, though. Kent City defense comes up with a big play. Kingsley back to pass. Their quarterback gets hit, escapes, fires downfield, but is picked off. That's Cale Freeland. No score at the half of this one. What a playoff game to have. What a score for a playoff game. Second quarter, Kingsley finds the scoreboard. Colton Gothals with a pick six. Kingsley brings that back and scores first and follows it up with the Nolan Hodges touchdown run. Kingsley wins this game 14-0 and ends Kent City's historic run.
On to D7 Schoolcraft taking on Clinton, and they're looking for their first state title since 2001. Here's a good way to get there. A deep shot from Jack DeVries to Drew Enright. He's upright. 80-yard connection gets the Eagles on the board. Later on, we would see a great play on the inside. TJ Luton gets a few blocks, and he is able to dust the defense. Another touchdown as the Eagles were just in control Saturday, and they don't let up. Check out this one as it's a fake from DeVries as he just rolls out to his right and slings it to Luton again, and it was all Schoolcraft. They win 43-14 and are on their way to state. Stay with us. We will have the Pistons, Red Wings, and a whole lot more coming your way in a little bit.